So today, we're reviewing Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. This game was released in 1990 and made by Emerin Entertainment, I believe. It's the first game in the Illusion series of games. There was one on the Master System, the Game Gear, and there was Quackshot as well. Did Quackshot count? It was Emerin. And there was World of Illusion as well, which is not quite as good. There's also a remake of this game released on PSN in 2013, which I must say is not a bad remake at all. It doesn't have the same sort of charm as this game, but it's a good remake. I wish I could hear the music properly, but I've got headphones on. Anyway, let's get on with the game, because it's pretty decent. Oh, I should tell you about the story. The story is that Miserable has kidnapped Minnie for no reason at all. And now Mickey has to go to that castle over there and find her. Difficulty normal. I was playing this for fun on hard the other day. Oh my god. Yep, that's fine, I think. Skip the story. We know it's very. You go through these magic doors into different lands to try and find an emerald. And once you get all the emeralds, you can reach Miserable's castle. I don't know why. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Now you can already see like how fantastic this game looks. You attack enemies with a seat drop. So you just push down or push C, and it will do a seat drop onto your enemies. You can also pick up these apples and throw them, which can be very useful in tight spots where you're not able to jump. I just want to quickly mention about the different difficulty settings since we just passed by that, because it's interesting. I played this on hard. The bosses were literally twice as strong. I mean, they took twice as many hits to kill. It's really... I've played hard mode on games before and it's not usually that severe. It's not normally, you know, twice as many hits. So that was really interesting. I mean, I was there forever fighting the first boss. I was like, when's this guy gonna die? Because on normal, it doesn't take that long at all, but don't drop down these holes, whatever you do, they are bad news. Ah, crap, I missed a jump. That could put me... If you... Oh, I've done it again! What's going on? Those jumps are a little bit clumsy, by the way. You gotta make sure you get them right. Oh, also on hard you start with less lives, obviously. That's pretty standard, isn't it? Less power, less tries. Okay, watch out for this falling apple. I jumped too early, I'm sorry. It's okay, I thought that might have been... That was not bad. I played this game millions of times and I always thought there was a deadly drop there. This is an interesting level. You've got these leaves that move across the screen and spiders that drop down. There's different paths you can take. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm alright. Now I have full power, which is just health. I don't know why they call it power. It doesn't add anything to your strength. All enemies die in one hit, apart from bosses anyway. And there's the end. Easy. Are we on the boss yet? No, not quite. So each door's pretty long. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to complete this in this one review, which is a shame because I really want to show off the final boss. I love the final boss in this game. I think considering that this game came out in 1990, oh damn, I wanted to go up there. Oh, it's going to be a lot harder to get to the end now. Considering this game came out in 1990, the last boss is pretty spectacular. I wonder if you can throw... No, I don't think you can. I was going to say, I wonder if you can throw apples at the boss of the stage, but pretty sure you can't. Oh yeah, there's less apples on hard as well. Just thought I'd mention that. You really have to be careful with them. This is where apples come in handy. I'm just going to skip using... I want to save them up. There's another path with an extra life. This game has a lot of secret paths, which I'm not going to be taking because I don't need them. I'm so cocky. I'll beat this game without it, collecting unnecessary detours. So this boss, you move out the way, you dodge the falling acorns. It's easier. I mean, it's easy. No, I was thinking on hard. Maybe he had a bit of a longer delay between when he rolled into his log form. Actually, I think he might. I think he might have a significant delay on hard between when you hit him and when he rolls at you. I think there is a bit of a delay. Catch you out. That's it. He's dead. He takes over twice as long on hard. And I get a gem for my efforts. I have much more to do to save Minnie. Oh damn, look at that. Got a big secret bonus. Not sure why. Okay, this is a very famous level. Can get quite tricky in places, but I have a lot more health than I had on hard, so I should be okay. Let me going on about how I played it on hard, like I'm some kind of boss. I got my ass kicked. It's so much more difficult. Well, it should be, shouldn't it? This guy here, you can just literally jump at him and bounce on him like that. You don't have to time it. Oh, I've always wanted to bounce up to that ledge really quickly. Anyway. Oh, that was the wrong way. I don't need that star, I've already got full eye. That's another detour I always take. No, I shouldn't. I personally think this is kind of a boring stage, but the next one's better. You can get up there. I can't remember if there's an extra life. What was up here? Was it more just you use him and you bounce on him? Oh, okay, it's some items. Handy. You can't do the same on this one like I did on the previous one. You have to... Oops. Weird. I have to say, I've been looking forward to reviewing this game for so long. I absolutely love this game. It actually came out before Sonic. It was one of the games that got people buying the Mega Drive, was this. It's been ported a lot of times. I mean, not ported. I mean, it's been re-released a lot of times. There was one where it came out alongside the game Quackshot on one cartridge. It's pretty interesting. As I said, it's already been remade completely from the ground up for the modern day. This is fun. I like this bit. You get the key and then it turns into a slope and you're just like, ah, and you gotta try and get all the gems. You don't have to, but you get a secret bonus if you do it, and secrets mean lives. There's nothing up there, I don't think. Oh, yeah, got it. That was quite tricky to get. Oh, I missed one. Oh, wow. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Bum. Okay, so I missed one gem, no big deal. Just means I'm going to spend less time on the score screen. This is a fun level. Oh wait, no, it's the next one that's fun. This one's just alright. There's an extra life if you go through the middle there. I don't need it. Not an extra life, there's a health, I mean. I keep calling them extra lives, they're not extra lives. Extra lives are different. Extra lives than the Mickey Mouse ears. That let you continue after dying. Ah, speaking of continues, I don't think you get any in this game. At least not on hard mode. There's me going on about hard mode again. There's a thing in here as well, I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's just a star, wasted items. Couldn't remember if that was a life or not. Oh, great. See, this game has a habit of, like, just getting you. Shut up, Jack in the Box. We'll be seeing a lot more of this sort of jelly later on if we get that far. I do only have 10 minutes left, roughly. The reason I do 20 minutes is because it takes so damn long to put onto YouTube otherwise. And there's quite a bit of this game to go as well. I could be here for another 20-30 minutes. I don't know if I can talk for that long. Oh, I could have taken a shortcut actually down on the ground there. I wasn't paying attention. You can actually take a shortcut down in that gap and just bounce up here, and you don't have to go all the way around. Like I said, I wasn't paying attention. I was worrying about the time. I'd like to at least get Candyland done. That's a really cool boss. These things make the world go upside down. Not really necessary to get them unless you're looking for certain items. Up. It's a dead end if I keep going down. No, it's not. It's a dead end if I keep going that way. There's no extra lives or anything there. No. Oh, you jerk. I need these two anyway, actually. I love the way he walks. Like he's got rickets or something. Man, they throw a lot of health at you on normal. This upcoming boss is really cool, by the way. But incredibly easy at the same time. I hope I didn't have to go up. Bloody did. I should have played on hard. Nah, it would have taken twice as long just because of these bosses. This is so easy. As long as you can get the hang of the way the springs work, this just flies by. So you see I'm just staying ducked. You don't always know when he's going to do that. So I just stay ducked the whole time. And when you jump on the spring, don't press any buttons. Just let it bounce. If you push a button on the spring, it actually hampers your jump. Whereas if you just jump on it normally, it goes higher. You can manipulate that so that you don't jump quite as high and you just bounce straight on his head and it saves a few frames. But I'm not doing a speed run. This is one of the few games I probably could successfully speed run. I'm going to be honest. At least on normal. If I practiced enough, I reckon I could get a good time. Is he dead yet? No. I like to personally think that I've got a lot of these speed strats down. I probably haven't. The world record's probably insane, isn't it? They normally are, aren't they? That's 2 gems. I think we've got time for one more, unfortunately. Oh, I really want to do the whole game. I was actually considering doing a video of the whole game, but this isn't a Let's Play channel. And I've already done a Let's Play of this on another channel. So, you know, not really much point, to be honest. Here's another interesting stage. Oh god, I've just remembered the boss at the end of it, which you probably won't get to see. Maybe if I get it quick enough, if I get the right hole. That sounds dodgy. Okay, so this stage you've got to... These gaps don't lead to death, they lead to water. But they all end up putting you back to the same place. Or dead ends. Except for one, you have to find the right gap I always get it wrong. No matter how many times I play the game, I never remember where the right gap is. Now I believe it's one after this bridge. So you go across this bridge, this is it this one, or I think it might actually be this one. Oh, it might have been the next one. I can never quite get it. Oh, I got it right first time. I very rarely do that. Now unless you want extra lives and items and stuff, which I don't need because I've got 6, you can take the other routes and they give you all sorts of goodies and secrets and power-ups, but that's the quickest way to do that stage. Now this one's interesting because it has these annoying waterfalls that fall down in front of you. So you gotta be careful, you don't want to go too quickly. I don't think any of them go down over a gap. They tend to... Oh, they do, okay. They're annoying. Oh, and these bats are annoying too. Everything on this stage is annoying. Just be careful with those waterfalls. I don't know where this gap... There's a blind jump. Oh, I missed it! Ah, oh, leap of faith. First death. Oh, that puts the time back by at least a minute. I was hoping I'd have enough time just to show the next stage, because it's really interesting. All the stages are interesting, they all have brilliant designs to them. Oh, I've lost all my health as well, so I'm probably going to die again now. I didn't die once on this stage when I was playing on hard. Stupid leap of faith. Oh. I think the trick to avoiding those bats is actually to try not to jump too high because they tend to fly over your head most of the time. If I go up there and then jump, will I hit that? Will I hit one of the blocks? Oh, just landed on it. Pretty sure that the waterfalls only go down once. If you stand there, they won't go back. I think once they fall down, that's it. I don't think they repeat themselves. It's not a cycle. I think there's one here. Oh, good, it's behind me. Well, maybe it is on a timer. If it was on a timer, I got very lucky there. Okay, this stage. This damn stage. You gotta know what you're doing here. Okay, so the water will start coming up from the floor. You have to pick the exact right ledges and get your timing spot on, or you would be drowned. Jump on this ledge. And then jump on this ledge. Don't try and be clever and try and run through that gap there. You might think you can make it, but you can't. Safe strats are good strats. You see, look. I jumped on that ledge and I barely made it. And again, same thing for this one. Jump on here and wait. This level is all about the patience. This is the worst. Ah! It doesn't kill you. It just sends you flying back. I could have sworn it killed you. Oh! Darn, now I've got to wait again. This is eating time. I want to at least get past the level and show off the next boss. So this might overrun. Oh, I just bonked on that wall. Alright, we're going to get this time. I think I left a bit early there. I was a bit late. You got to jump about there and then make sure that bat doesn't hit you, little prick. I'm almost at the end of the stage. Okay. I believe I can make it. Okay, now the boss. And we stop and we talk about it again. It's annoying, there's only 2 stages left. Well, not really, but... we didn't get to see Candyland. This boss will troll the crap out of you. I think you can throw projectiles at him, actually. If you time it right, I mean. This is where I game overed on hard. Try and jump with him. Ah, that seems to be a good strat. Jump with him. And then when he falls, by the time he falls down to the ground, you should take him out. Is that it? That's the boss. That was a lot easier than I remembered. I got a good strat there. Okay, so we're going to have to stop there, unfortunately. As much as I want to continue. It would take another 15 minutes to beat the game, at least. So I'm going to review the game as soon as this animation stops. I mean, I'll give my summary. Oh, the library level. I love it. Okay, let's pause it. Right, so this game. Graphics. For 1990, I have to give this an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's so colourful and the animations are so great and the design and everything. They could have released it on Super Nintendo and it would look just as good. Music, brilliant. The sound effects when you jump on enemies, the sound of the bosses when you hit them, the sound of his jumps. It's just great. I give it, for music and sound, I give it an 8 out of 10. Level design. No, wait, let's not do level design yet. Let's do that last. Let's talk about the actual feel of the game, the gameplay. Okay, this is where it lets itself down because, to be honest, he is very floaty and it's very basic and rudimentary, and when you're not playing it on hard, it's way too easy. They give you too many lives and the levels are quite short. Yeah. And it's all very, very simplistic, and although I like that, that does kind of drag it down a bit. I know it was only 1990, but they've done more before then, and I feel like it's a little bit cheap, it's a little bit lazy. So for that I'll give it only a 6 out of 10 in terms of actual gameplay. But it's fun. It's enjoyable. And story, wow. Save the princess. That's it. That's literally is. Save the princess. Collect the gems. Unlock the castle. Save the princess. It's not even any effort in that, really, is there? I mean, and it doesn't really explain what the heck, why the crystals do what they do, or why the princess has been kidnapped, or it doesn't go into any of that. Because it's so basic, I have to give the story a... I want to give it a 4 out of 10 to be fair, but I mean, it's so... Let's give it a 4 out of 10 just to be nice. Is that it? Is there anything else I need to sum up? Level design? The level design itself is brilliant. The way that you can... It's just good. It works really well. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It lets itself down in a few areas just for being rudimentary and basic. And a little bit lazy. So that is Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse.